Hey, let's get a Skyrim stream started by booting up Skyrim. I actually remember where that icon is, which is ironically one icon below Oblivion. Oblivion is ironically the icon directly above my special edition with Skissy Launcher. I don't actually know where my there it is, right at the very bottom, away from where I ever go. But I was wondering where my non-launcher special edition launcher was. So that was that. Yeah. As usual, Skissy takes its sweet time. Let's check the Creation Club, see if there's any free crap going, and it is crap. I get the distinct impression there isn't, but we'll have a look. Nope. And it's the prices are just incredible. Like, these are not good price. These prices are terrible. Stream. Was I returning to Solitude, or I can't remember what bit of this. I think I was returning to Solitude. And once I've started a civil war properly, I'm going too fast. Yes, that was it. I was fucking about trying to get Whiterun to reload. That was it. Yeah, because I really don't want the civil war to fuck up. Because I have had it where the civil war has fucked up so bad that Whiterun. I did it for the Stormcloaks and conquered Whiterun. The cutscene in the Jarl hut played out. Vignar was there. He claimed himself Jarl. And there were Stormcloak guards in the town. Lo and behold, when I came back to town, all the Stormcloak guards were gone. All the guards were Whiterun again. Balgruuf was back on the throne. And weirdly of all, for all intents and purposes, Whiterun was still Imperial. It was red on the Civil War map. This is after I beat the Civil War as well. It just refused to acknowledge. So where actually... Oh yeah, I was fucking about up here. Yes, that was it. That was the plan. I might as well find a gauntlet as a Crusader while I'm out here. It's slightly less tedious than Oblivion because you don't have to do a fucking pilgrimage to 9 completely unmarked and in the middle of nowhere shrines. Once I get the gauntlets as a Crusader, I'll fart into Markarth and just sleep for a week. I just want to make sure that there is no doubt that Whiterun will have reset properly. Oh no! Not the Forsworn! I don't know why I'm blocking them, they're kind of pathetic. Him more so than all of them. Well, it makes sense to make your archer your weakest person. You know, if you're going to have the weakest person be your archer, that makes the most sense because they don't actually have to fight like at close range. I'm not going to question the nudie captive. I'm not going to question the nudie corpse. Am I on a floating arrow that defied physics? Ooh. Ah, I miss Skyrim harvesting. It's so easy. Not quite as much of it as Oblivion. Oblivion, there's always like clusters like 5 different things. But yeah, there's enough juniper berries here. I think this is where the extra foliage becomes really noticeable, and not just because juniper berries are actually quite awkward to harvest. No, but because they're quite a big bush rather than like a very, very small bush. Now, I think this is the one used in the Periite quest. Yes, it is. Bethardum. At least I think Bethardum's is. Yeah, it is. So there's no point even trying to go in there. Find a gold. Let's go sleep for go pass out for a week in Markarth, and then now I can take a cart to Solitude and get the Civil War quest and its Mountains of Fast Travel started, because you really don't want to linger. Sometimes the only way for the contact, be it Galmar or Rika, to actually work is to get there like really, really quickly. If you take too long, they can just disappear and never come back, and then they don't work even if you resummon them, because the Civil War is a complete and utter mess. And fun fact with the Civil War, there's not actually 2 quests, it's all the same quest. It's that dodgy, is the Civil War is... For some reason, instead of having 2 separate quests, they're not mutually exclusive. They are the same quest. It just has like different conditions, and it is a complete mess. To the point where even really skilled modders like Arthmore won't touch it because it's that bad. You know, Arthmore being the guy who does the unofficial patches, if I remember correctly, and he won't touch it. It's that bad. Because it is a mess of scripts as well. It's a complete and utter mess, the Civil War. Goblins is... Oh, no, back up. Not while I'm shunting my butt. Just getting comfortable. Under my snuggly blanket. Oh, fuck it, you're going off the cliff. And it got stuck on the rock, of course. One rock and it gets stuck on it. Oh, stop backpedaling like a little bitch. Mages. I don't know why the mage AI in Skyrim just doesn't back up all the time. I mean, it wasn't even casting, it was just backing up. Obnoxiously. Is that a Gauntlet as a Crusader? Yep. Oh, I haven't been to Markarth yet. Delightful. I like Nordic ruins, they're not as bad as... Oh, Ragnvold, I think this has got a Dragon Priest in it. Oh, sponges. They shouldn't be called scourges, they should be called sponges. Regular Drogo. Like one, maybe... Like one and a half hit. Like one of the fraction hits. Drogo Scourge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's almost like an Oblivion enemy. Oblivion enemies are so spongy, it's kind of disturbing. I mean, I think I would have put like... This was at quite a high art, like level 60 archery or something. I think I put like 50 arrows into one ogre just to kill it. And it just kept going, it wouldn't die. Oh, there. Skelly. Most threatening creature in all of the universe. Everyone knows that Skellies are the most threatening creatures in all of human knowledge. They're so spooky and scary. No, I don't know why the Nordic doors are so low res either. Yeah, most other things aren't as low res as Nordic doors. I guess maybe because they're so ornate, they tend to stand out a bit. And because they're a door, you do tend to walk right up to them. I get a feeling I've been in here relatively recently. And I'm pretty sure there is like a dragon priest in here. At least I'm pretty sure of it anyway. If I saw something there. Ah, it's got the skull locks. Yes, there is definitely a something in here. I'm pretty sure that's a dragon priest lockup. Sponge. It's not even using its weapon, it's just sponging. What? No! Not another! Rogue a sponge. And I'm pretty sure I reduced the damage out, the health on these. Not another. I don't think Scourges have disarm. Again, it's another one that's not actually using its weapon. Actually, there might not be a dragon priest in there. I don't know. I don't know if there actually is one in there or not. I'd assume with the incredible locks on it would. This is the way out. That must be the way in. There's a reason I put the sneak attack damage to 6 times on a bow. Just so it could kill these sponges in a relatively quick time. Oh no, it saw me. Too powerful to banish, oh no! Banish antidote Hydra. Guaranteed to banish absolutely nothing, because it's kind of useless. Kind of like Vanish Oxy Action, actually. That stuff's really, really useless. We had a disgustingly filthy rug, like years of impregnated dirt in it, and it didn't even make the slightest bit of difference. It was supposed to be cream, and it was more grey. And Vanish Oxy Action, we left it in for longer than it said as well. We did it multiple times, and it never looked cream. It just looked the same shade of hideous shade of grey. Find the gauntlets of the Crusader. It must be above or below. Ominous. No, only Restless. This is so easy. Look at them, they go down in like two, 3 hits. It's so quick. And another Restless. Now, I'm just having to... because I know there's replicas of these, so... I don't... Ah, it's not the replica though. There is no replica of them. So let's just try Cyrek, because I don't... Yeah, there's no replicas. I'm not sure if you can extract them or not, so... I've never tried. I just know there's I know there's station... No, displays for them. La 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 la. Oh, this is so cheating. I wonder if what Become Ethereal's intended purpose was for. Whether it was intended for waddling through traps, or whether it was intended for just running away from enemies. Let's see if I can disenchant some crap. Yay! Ooh. Can't go wrong with a ruined book. At least, not with Legacy of the Dragonborn. Vanilla you very much can. Because Vanilla's kind of pathetic. There's a lot of items that just have no purpose whatsoever except to weigh you down. Like ruined books, which actually I think weigh more than normal books. Weirdly. So I've been in the canals. Crypts, that sounds like encouragement. Itchy. Let's put the snuggle blanket up. Oh no! Looks like a Restless. Ooh, a coin. I don't know what kind of coin because I picked it up too quickly, but there's a coin. Oh. This looks like the official way. I'll try a non-official way first. Oh. Oh. That's, unexpected. You booby-trap one corridor but not the other. And don't even think to lock it. Well, I guess no one said Nords were known for their intelligence, were they? Known for their loyalty, their honour, their strength. Intelligence, not so much. This will be the perfect time for a combat shout. Like fire breath. Frost breath's more powerful. It's like, look at them all, clusters of... And it does, like, fuck all damage. Yeah. You know, they wonder why people don't use, shouts aren't very commonly. It can't even... That's a 50-second... That's a minute cooldown, effectively. And it can't even kill one Restless Draugr. Yeah, one Restless Draugr, and it can't even kill that for a 50 cooldown. Or you can go 1, 2, 3, and kill one in 5 seconds with a swing from a moderately powerful weapon. These shouts are so shit. There's a reason no one uses them, it's because they are terrible. That's the reason no one uses shouts. And like an all-shouting build is almost impossible because, well, vanilla it is actually terrible and impossible to use because your cooldowns are worse than mine. You know, Frost Breath has like a... That's not a good attack, is it? Take the key. Wow, he went down easily. Oh well. Booty is booty. Check up here, because you never know what booty they might have. Not much, apparently, but okie dokie. Now, here's a question. Did I come that way or not? Apparently not. Yeah, that does actually come close to pretty much what it was. Oh, I went the wrong way. It's this way. That's funny. She wasn't in there before and now she is. And I didn't, like, make them any bigger. So, her sticking out of the tomb like that is a vanilla issue. I didn't actually, all I did was alter the shape. I didn't actually alter the height. Height's the same. Typical Dragon Priest is never let them get moving. Just keep smacking them down while you can. Don't ever let them get moving. Now here's a question. Do I have any scroll of abjuration? No. So I can't purify that. Ooh. I believe all dungeons have at least one excavation site. Somewhere, at least. What shout is this? Ugh, kind peace. I don't even think it works on most animals because for some reason, like all the spells that have level based effects. Yeah, you can take them. I didn't realise that. But for some reason, all the spells in Skyrim that have like a level based effect only go up to like level 20. And yet Skyrim never had a level cap, and none of its leveling systems implied it should. You know, ever implied that it would. And even vanilla enemies go up to like... the dragons go up to like level 50, so... there has to be some... I don't know why either, like, level-based spells are so weak. Especially since Draugr and like things you might want to use them on are way too high level, because they scale pretty much with your level as well. I'm just trying to think of things that definitely... I mean, I know they definitely scale the Draugr, because Deathlord's like level 40-50. You know, like bears I think scale as well. I don't think Sabercats do. I think they're pretty much set levels. There's a couple of them. Wolves, there's quite a few leveled variants. I think Ice Wolf's like level 30 or something. I'm not quite... oh, go away, Rain. Well, I'm pressing it. There we go. I'll tell that Rain to piss off. Instead of pissing on. I want it pissing it down, I want it pissing off. Oh no! I actually know where things are coming from in Skyrim now, it's not Oblivion! the enemy compass was the best addition to Skyrim, without a doubt. You know what? Fuck, they've made us. And it missed every single one. Oh, because it was the wrong fucking shout. Brilliant. I'm sure I bound unrelenting force. Clearly not. Stop blocking! Oh god, not that stuff. Oh, I think I'm stuck. Perma block here is not going to let that go, is he? Oh, I just got one of those boars behind. Oh god, how many of them are there? How many mages are there? I've never seen such a group of goblins all fighting for the same side. Normally when there's this many, it's a goblin war. Oh, and there's like a million Durzogs on my butt, so I can't move. Yes, fart around with a ward. Wards are brilliant because they're so useless. You got overpowered magic. Ugh. All this does, I'll go. Just get out my butt. Where's this other? How many goblins are there here? Seriously. Stop moving away! There, I cheat you. I'll do a cheat, like, run and slash, which makes you go much faster. It's the only way to counter that fucking slowdown from the ice battles. And I don't know why other spells exist in Skyrim, because I don't think anyone uses them. I think the vast majority of magic in Skyrim is all ice-based, which is by far the most annoying one. Shock magic is anti-magic, and of course, it's only effective against player, because enemies only use like 10% of the spell's cost and have massively increased magic pools anyway, compared to player. Player will have, you know, let's say at level 80 and you put all your magic into, all your level ups into Magicka, you might just have about as much as most NPCs do. And in effective terms, you'll have much, much less, because your spells can cost up to 100 to cost. Magicka is not the best system. You have to basically have every single bit of gear rigged to either giving you more of it, or reducing costs, or... and also... oh god, I forgot about Waylon. I'm not going to steal his clothes, it's not worth it.
We'll handle things from here. Move along. I said move along. The Forsworn are
incompetent and corrupt is how I would describe Skyrim's gods.
You alright? Did you see what happened? The Forsworn? Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. I'll hold this.
The Imperials own this place, so there's no need to do any quests here.
Plenty of strong drink. This is the Silver Blood Inn.
Yeah.
Holy fine. Well, thank you for bringing it. What? Oh! Here you are. So sorry about... Sure thing. It's yours for... I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I mean, this place might actually have more than one room.
Blood in Markov.
Yes, this is actually one of the biggest. I think this is actually the biggest inn in Skyrim. In that it has at least 1, 2, 3. Yeah, well, I think that's the innkeeper's 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms. It's actually this is the biggest inn in Skyrim, I think. It's the only one that actually has like more than 5 rooms. Skyrim's inns are tiny, and there's not very many of them either. You know, in Oblivion, quite a few of the cities would have 2. A poor one and a good one. And I think the difference was the good ones gave you free food, while the poor ones didn't. At least I think that was the difference. Oh God, I was feeling like I'm going to be kidnapped by the Dark Brotherhood.
Unlike my husband Clever, I watch after our guests.
You a miserable fuck.
Good morning.
This is the silver. Sure thing. It's yours. Did you hear? The Hall of the Dead has got a witch hunter in town from the priesthood. Degane the beggar got himself kicked out of the temple of Degane the beggar got himself kicked out. Degane the beggar.
I don't know why Degane the beggar is the most important. I don't know why he's the most important one. That he's the one that bears repeating every time you ask. You know, compared to all the other shit in Marker. Surely the Hall of the Dead's more important than Degane the beggar being kicked out because he, well, probably because he was drunk and, well, fondling the statues, I believe, is why he was kicked, or at least why he wants it. So his intentions are not pure. They're probably very debellin, but that's beside the point. I want the room again. 3 days should be enough. Might as well start the... best to start the Molag Bal quest. Just best to start it, because it's one of those ones where it's got a bit of a weird trigger. Like, if you meet him, he might... I don't know if he disappears or whatnot, so it's best just to trigger it while it's there. And it's not a particularly long quest, depending on where it sends you. It might even send me close to one of the Civil War forts.
Right this way.
It's any Forsworn location, so there might be one of those I'm near.
Unlike my husband Clever,
I'm a miserable bitch. What the f-
There's no shipments coming in.
Did I just see that?
What happened?
Yeah, I definitely saw that.
We'll handle things from here.
Well, I'm not gonna take the opportunity for... Well, that was, unexpected to say the least.
About this house? Excuse me, do you know anything about this house? Seems no. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. I believe this house was actually just... Follow me. Thank you for your time.
Daedra. Worst Daedra a lot, Molag Bal. So bad that even the other Daedra don't like him.
No wood rot on the furniture. Someone's been here.
Cause he's kind of a dick.
People I asked say no one enters or leaves. Wait, did you hear that?
This really should turn into a player house when you're done. But it doesn't.
That's it.
Although I think it can be used. I don't know if it respawns, so it might actually be able to be used as a player house. I don't know.
Come out. We know you're here. There's another door. See if you can get it open. Stendar's mercy. This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
Weak. He's weak. You're strong.
And you're a slimy shit, but okay. Yeah, as long as you don't mention the word calibrations, we'll be fine.
Yes, further into the bowels.
There.
So close. Your prize is waiting.
And this makes no sense because you would obviously not step on the really obvious trap. You would just go la 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 and go round to the back.
Did you think Molegbal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you? What do you see from that little cage?
I don't know, holes I could walk out of.
Rusted.
You know, massive gaps that you could just walk out of. I didn't even step on the plate. It's kind of assumes you're a bit of an idiot.
But a Daedric Lord has his...
Why can't we skip the Daedra?
Left it here to decay.
I think there's a technical reason why you can't skip the Daedra. Most NPCs, you're just talking to an NPC, and there you can skip. And a few of the Daedra are like that, like, what's her name, Meridia. As you can see by the way her ball of light awkwardly walks up to you.
Revenge. No.
While Molegbal, most of them are like, just like an NPC sitting like miles over there, which you can't skip. And you're forced into conversation with.
He comes by to perform
And as a result, you just sort of keep going through the conversation regardless if you cancel out it or not.
captured and bound.
Oh, real.
Save him. Let him perform his rite one more time. And when he does,
Yeah.
waiting for him.
You could just imprison him in this cage and leave him to, like, I don't know, starve. Then again, I get the feeling Daedra are kind of useless. I don't think they do much. You know, I think their powers are greatly exaggerated. When the Planes of Oblivion are not, like, really, really close, they are kind of useless. I don't think they can do much. Because, well, you can't even get one fucking priest to submit. You could just starve him to death. You can resurrect him from your cage and that's it. It's not actually that impressive. Now, let's not start the awful Markov quest for the Forsworn Conspiracy.
We'll handle things from here.
What, no more aerial guard bombing? You know, in Morrowind there was actually a scripted encounter for that, and I think on Soulstone there's a reference to that. Where someone was trying to... some guy with a Chloe and fur helmet, aka the yellow hat, of ridiculousness. But... you know, there was actually, that was a thing in Morrowind because, like, super jump was a thing. In Skyrim, I don't know where that comes from. I've seen it with mammoths. Mammoths raining from the sky is a completely normal occurrence.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I think it was Return to Solitudos. Yes, reported to General Tullius. Reported to General Tullius, that was it. I don't know why in Skyrim they made it so spellbooks destroy themselves. I guess it's to stop you buying it and selling it back, but in Oblivion you could do that, and it wasn't about... I mean, not many places had spellbooks, they were kind of the rarest thing in the world in Oblivion. Even rare... Actually, no, they're less rare than Gauntlets. Or that might be because the Monster Mod added them to Mages leveled lists. Like glute lists. Because Oblivion did have leveled enemies, it just they were completely different than the one before. And I think the Monster Mod sort of evens that out a bit and makes it so it's less like, oh, you've hit level 15, here are some mountain lion. You know, all wolves have been replaced by mountain lions. Here, oh, you've hit level 20, all mountain lions are replaced by ogres or something. It's kind of just stops the stupidity. Well, no one's going to arrest me for it.
Good. I'll see if I
I can get some copies made for the men. Here, something for you. Generally posting information is neat. I've been... The daughter was sent to Whiterun. The skirmishes there have... He sent out a party to... Private Morag, Angela's daughter, was in that scouting party. She needs to be told.
Don't suppose you can chant my soul. Heard about you and...
And no, changing the guard... I was looking... I looked at a mod that changed the guard comments, so they didn't comment on your skills when the skills were only like level 5. Like level 30 or whatever ridiculously low setting they're set to default. I think it is 30. And it's like... So they don't... Yeah, because let's just see what my speechcraft is. Actually, my speechcraft is quite high. But I think if it's like anything over 30 and they start commenting, and it's kind of stupid. Because as I found, I can sort of get things up just by accident, almost. But I looked at it, and the only way to do it was not a clean solution. It wasn't just like changing a value in the... It wasn't just like changing a global setting, it was actually having to change the dialogue lines conditions, which I don't want to mess with.
Places a roost for those foul hag ravens.
By defeating Ulfric, perhaps the Stormcloaks will... I'm promoting you to Quester. Take this blade, a symbol of your new station and response. You'd be wasted as a regular soldier. I have special plan. Make your way to our hidden military camp in the Pale.
Let these conversations play out, give it time to run its shit.
You'll be doing whatever Rika tells you to do, and I expect you to find creative ways to disrupt the Stormcloaks along the way. For the Empire.
And Rika has teleported out! As soon as she goes out that door, she teleports. You can't keep up with her. Also, where is this sword that I always miss? See, it's there, and I always miss this thing as well. I don't know how, but I always somehow manage to miss that. There's no karma system in Skyrim. There is an Oblivion, I think it was Fame and Infamy though. Which does, like, you know, karma at least sort of makes sense in that it's a spiritual thing beyond, you know, beyond human comprehension almost. You know, karma sort of makes sense that if you don't get seen, you still gain negative karma. Or positive karma. Well, the whole Fame Infamy system makes no sense because no one knows that you stole it. It's like Skyrim, it's psychic guards that do know. You know, just know you're, like, know you somehow. And, you know, people. No, it's not the guards. It's the people that know you psychically know it's you that stole their shit.
Watch what. It's good to see a fresh face. You got Aldous to tell you something. I told her. She just. It was brave of you to come to me with this. I can't thank you for it, not for this. But you have done me a service.
And now you're my best friend.
So you're an
Yeah, I can't thank you for this, and then she becomes your best friend.
Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
Yeah, that line always stands out because she's the only one that actually says herbs properly and not the awful American way. Where you don't say the H. It's horrible. It's one of those things that really bugs me. It's herb, not herb. It's awful. Damage health, I forgot that was like a completely worthless effect. I love how something as common as chicken eggs and nightshade creates valuable potion. Except chicken eggs are disturbingly uncommon for such a common item. Ooh, don't use Nirnroot. Actually, yes, there's no. The only quest that uses an urn route in Skyrim is a point tedious fetch quest, and I don't really bother. I just console myself to shit just to get it out of the way, because it's kind of like, you want a ridiculous quantity of relatively uncommon ingredients. Like, why? The cleverness, not even worth making. That's not worth making. Barely worth making. Funtime. Crimson Nerdroot and Daedra Hearts don't use. Ugh, damage health. So worthless. It's kind of offensively worthless, actually. Why is damage health so worthless? Around speeder eggs. There, that'll do.
So you're an alchemist then? Forget me next time you hurt.
So, Pale is out. Graf's closest. What's that one pointing me at then? Ah, lighthouse. I don't remember a burned out shed here. I don't remember this. Yeah, well, that's not something I remember existing. You cannot wait when there are enemies nearby. What enemies? Oh no, not that. No. Please don't be a Frost Dragon. I'm getting horrible flashbacks. It appears to be non-hostile. Well, then again, horrible flashbacks of the last time when I was a dragon attack up here and I died like 3 times. Oh no, it is hostile. Sometimes you have to shout. Sometimes you have to shout at them to make them hostile. Oh great, there's 2 of them! Hopefully the second one doesn't decide to engage. Of course it does. Of course. And there goes the Imperials. They have become Dragon Chow. Oh no, it didn't land. I thought I saw it land. It must have just been flying over. This is attacking down there. Giant! Oh dear. Yes, get stuck on a tree, you stupid worm. Oh no, they are definitely, the Imperials are being roasted. Oh dear. Why did there have to be 2 of them? Is not 1 bad enough? Why does this happen every time I come to this camp on a stream? Back up, back up. I don't... Whatever I do not want to be in melee range of these things, not with no Potwings. Ow. This one's gonna crash now. Where's the other one gone? Where's Boomy? Run away! Oh gosh, stuck on a cliff. And oh dear, the Imperials are gone, aren't they? Yep, there goes an Imperial. One's down, and now for Boomy, which is, I think is actually the more dangerous one, because that thing is just ridiculous. Ow. Dead. Did any... Yep, there's... No, that's, Oh dear. The Stormcloaks came to see what was going on. Dear. See who wins. Because it counts as murder if I kill him. Oh dear. I would hazard a guess that the Stormcloak has won. And however, there is an Imperial that survived.
Stay alert. Never know when those Stormcloak dogs might charge.
Well, that went a lot better than the last time a dragon attacked me around here. Dang it, I think they're both very low level. They're both very low grade one. What the what exactly even is... Was that just a... What? What? That was a... Was that a fox? A fook is going on today with flying creature.
Something to report? I need you to deliver some false orders to the Stormcloak commander in Dawnstorm. But first, the Nightgate and Candle House are frequent stops for Stormcloak runners. See if you can't convince one of the innkeepers to help you. One way or another, get me those documents. But don't do anything rash if you go to Windhelm. Well, soldier, can you do this? Make me proud.
There we go, now we'll go find that courier. So, typically you go to the Nightgate Inn, assuming I've been there before. Yep. Go to Nightgate, talk to the innkeeper. Then you get a marker on top of the courier, no matter where he is. Go kill the courier in the arse under nowhere by firing an arrow or bolt into his butt. Repeat. Grab the orders, go back to Ricker, go to Dawnstar, go to the fort. Go back to Ricker, go to the fort. You have to make a lot of trips to Ricker. I really need to clean my screen.
Enough. What are you?
Might as well pick a keg break on here.
This is my... I know. The more I use it, the drunker I feel. Stop using the hat. Problem is, this old girl and I... Well, sure, if you happen upon a nice look. And if you do, fantastic. You might check out the Smiths in Whiterun, Solitude, or Windhelm. They'd be like...
Yeah, with an aim like that, you'd think you know a bit more about not using the inebriation hammer. I can't be asked to go to a forge. One will ever come through here again.
So you have. Well, here you go then. Oh, and or you're bound to end up. Thanks again.
Ah, hello. I tend to keep my patrons' privacy. It is?
Of course it's in danger, I'm going to kill him!
Or you can just wait here. He'll be back soon enough. People say there's someone in Riften that can change his face.
And the face butcher only works if you're not a vampire as well. It's one of those funny things that it only works if you're not vampiric. Because technically, as a vampire, you are a weird state. You are a separate race. And vampires also only have one eye type. And they always default to their race default. They don't actually... It's the one... I'd recognise but that huge anywhere. Look at her. Looking enormous. You'd recognise that butt on the horizon, wouldn't you? Oh, great. Where's the Stormcloak courier? And I think Gigabutt's about here. Oh dear. Well, he's wet and shit himself. You know, the appropriate reaction for seeing a bat flying above your head. Troll versus bear, I'll ignore. I think he's legging it. He seems to be going quite fast. The bear won. Easily by the looks of it. Oh my god, it's that shit. I don't care that the weather went bad, we all know why it went bad, because that thing blots out the sun. That's rude. Your big goddess dragon woke you up and then you don't even come to fight me. Go to fight a random troll across the street, that's just rude. That's just rude. Oh, here comes the courier. Apparently he's intrigued now. There he is. Yeah, oh, it's a she this time, that's unusual. I guess the prospect of a dragon attack was enough to bring her out. Well, actually, this is a perfect opportunity. I didn't even have to kill her. Although it does make me question how I'm going to hold up to that bite. But I didn't even have to kill her. See, I've tried to do that with some of the some of the Dark Brotherhood murders before. But it doesn't work, because they're all protected. Obviously, to stop that sort of shit happening. Even though some of them only spawn while you're on the quest, like the beggar at that mill down there, actually. That was a nice occurrence. Vintaroof actually helped me kill something. Because the guy I'd stupidly waddled in. Oh, it almost looks like she was eaten. Only if she was a... Let's see if I can't just... Let's just see if I can't just drag her. No, I don't think I can move this fat corpse. Nah, it's too fat, can't move. Oh, it always looks like a dragon ate her. Just swallowed her down in one gulp. And then I fished her out, her documents out from outside the dragon's belly. But, So back to Legate Ricker again. At least I think that's the goal. Yeah, bring the documents to Ricker. Oh goodness! Why do I get? Oh, right, I was looking at the wrong camp. I was wondering why the hell isn't there a map marker in it? I was looking at the wrong camp. I was looking at the wrong side of the one star. Oh dear. Oh wow, there's actually more Imperials survived here than I thought. Or they've respawned, one of the two.
Very good. Interesting. They know more of our... It would seem Fort Dunstan... One moment while I correct some of these documents. That should do it. Make sure those forged documents... I'm
honestly amazed that the Stormcloaks can write. You know, it's not exactly... Then again, I think reading and writing are very common skills in Elder Scrolls land. You know, it's not like real-world medieval times where reading was a rarity and writing was an even bigger rarity. I think in Elder Scrolls, reading and writing are both very, very common skills. At least reading is, anyway. I'm not quite so sure about writing. You know, it's a very common thing in Elder Scrolls land, for some reason. This might explain why there's always seems to be a dragon attack in that camp. I think dragons do spawn more reliably around the dragon mounds, even if it's not the named one. Oh, Reeklings. Stunted goblins from Solstheim. Yes, I'm on the right path to Dawn Star. To the Star of Dawn. Oh, it's moving. That's fine, I don't have to kill it. I thought I would have to kill that for a second. You are hostile to me. Let's use that level up. I was going to put stamina up for a bit, wasn't I? That was what I was doing. Whee! Since it's at 98 and I'm going to max it out soon, I might as well start making two-handed weapons less useless. So I like to max both my weapon skills out. I found out what that ruin is used for. I believe that's part of one of the destruction ritual spell. Which I got on, I think, my main, has that. So I was going through a magic phase. I think I actually got the destruction up so much. Yeah, it is. Pedestal. Skiver. And Dawn Star's just down the road. There it is. Yay, it's been fixed! I'm just going to check around the corners. But with extended into towns and cities, there was a weird bug. No, he's still here.
Strange time, friend. Everyone in the town is having nightmares.
No, he's still there. And it was extra funny because there was an the Imperials were right here. And it was like, oh dear. They didn't even notice. They actually helped. There was a dragon attack and they were actually helping the Imperials because apparently guard priorities come first. And yes, Dawnstar does not have a general store by vanilla. Oh dear.
The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
This isn't over. Can't sleep well no matter how much drink I put in me.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Expanded towns and cities actually make Skyrim cities like big and like as impressive as they should be. Kind of makes the whole capital seem like really big, like Whiterun and such seem really small and pathetic in comparison, though.
Watch your hands around the legate.
Hello. I like Dawnstar. So, or I guess they're calling it a temple now? I'm not one for temples.
Talk to dumbass in here. Open my safe, might as well take my crap out of it first. Yo, bear man. Well, you're seeing one right now, you idiot.
Is that so? I don't reckon. I suppose it would be. Good thinking. All right.
Well, he's too stupid to recognize me as an Imperial, so of course he's going to take that.
The fort are on the way. And we have some information about enemy troop movements as well. It's not easy running messages, what with Imperials. Why don't you grab yourself a drink at the Wind Peak before heading back? Till next time.
Regain the pale.
By the divines, I'm tired.
Ah yes, the nightmares. I am not doing that quest right now. I could not be arsed. Oh, let me guess. I have to talk to... Oh. While I'm here. Oh dear. What's a guard? Whenever I see a guard with a weapon out, I'm concerned. Might as well do what they said and grab a... Have a nice bar brawl with a pirate.
What are you looking? Ah! Heard of them? I've been captain. Aye, the war keeps the Empire and the local. Our secret in a battle made runs the Blood Horkers.
Exposition, man.
Just tell. From the look of you, I'm guessing you're more looking to cause some. Nah, it would be my pleasure.
I'm not paying you 400 just when I could beat you down in like 3 punches.
Someone do something. Well fought, you swinging bit of skeever bait.
Yes?
I beat your ass down.
Heldon will take my hide. We draw a council at Jaffet's Folly. If you'll pardon me now, my crew needs gathering. Should be in Hammerfell before the other Horkers know who let slip their secret.
What is it? Well, what troubles you? I've got the entire town is being plagued.
Oh dear, let's get you waddling up there.
I'm afraid there's little I can do about it. These Drake, she has an awful hunger for our memories. I must end her terrible influence over these people. On, perhaps you'd be willing. I've already said to. I would simply ask that you trust me. Wonderful.
He's obviously hiding something, but you've got to say this so he waddles up to the temple.
Come, we must hurry.
Yeah? Need something?
At least that gets him waddling up.
Need a room? Don't worry. Everyone in town knows about the Black Door. And to never go...
Speak.
You're actually gonna go, Erender. Your very distinct voice.
What are you staring at?
I do love that. I do love the Dark Elf voice, man. He's got a very distinct voice, and I do hear him in quite a few games, and he always stands out because he's got a very distinct voice. Dawnstar. Could you ever imagine that this place would actually be, I don't know, a proper port? I mean, it still only has a grand total of 1 boat, but... It actually feels like a port. Even got a gate like Anvil's supposed to, so it could actually, well, keep it calm. So, do I have to... Oh yes, I have to go back to fucking Ricker for the, like, 5th time. The Civil War quest is not great. It's actually very poor. It's a very poor quest, the Civil War. It's just one of those things that it's best to do it early, get it fixed.
Your objective is Fort Dunstad. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack, then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. Well, soldier, are you up to the task? I knew I could count on you, soldier.
So, where is this Fort Dunstad? I fast travel a lot during the Civil War because you don't want to linger for very long because it does have a nasty tendency to break. I don't know why, it just does. It has a very nasty tendency to just break. Always save before the battles because they can glitch out because there's a bit too much shit going on. I even disabled a mod I disable for streams out, normally for streams only on during these battles because they are that bad. It doesn't have that. It's because of the very quick respawns can really fuck things up. You know, the fact that they like respawn very quickly can completely fuck things up. Not to mention the sheer volume of NPCs can cause issues. You can't even aim at me. Why am I blocking? You can't hurt me even if you do hit me, and you can't damage me otherwise. Oh, I know to shout shit, but these guys are so weak it might actually work. Well, if we can find a nice group of them anyway. A nice group from that shout might actually earn its keep. You know, if I walk up to like the spawn ball, for example. No, it can't even kill. I don't even think it can kill the fucking Stormcloaks. No, that shout is officially useless. It doesn't even do like half damage. It's so. That is so unbelievably shit. Why would you bother? It's the weakest thing in the world. Oh. You won't even strike a weak one, that's... Oh, I think I hit an Imperial. See what I mean by the despawn very quickly? Like almost, sometimes almost instantly after they're killed, they despawn. You got an arrow for your face. And the Civil War battles don't even generate combat music most of the time because they're like level 5. You know, unless you really have... Even if you avoid all content, just doing the Civil War quests will make you over-leveled for it. It's kind of like, you're gonna very quick, because you're getting like level 5 very quickly. And of course the Civil War quest I think pretty much peaks at level 10 at most. You know, at most it goes to level 10, I don't think it goes any higher. Oh god, they're going. Come back! Come back! I can't fast travel while you're here. Oh dear. I see a Stormcloak and an Imperial chasing it. Oh dear. Good. Okie dokie, so I can go back to, I believe, Tullius. Yep. It's one down. 3 to go. And the tedious Civil War quest. The Civil War quest wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't just so much legwork. I mean, if you're not using fast travel, which I try not to, you spend, I think, as much time on the Civil War quest as you do on like any other quest line because the distances can be ridiculous. Why is there a hostile in here?
Taking the Pale gives us another port.
Or did the doctors fail?
Within striking distance of Windhelm. Battles are won by trained, and I'm raising you to prefect. Take this blade as a gift and symbol of your new rank. You've earned it.
Take this leveled blade. It's an ebony sword that's better than what you've got. And he always says, take my sword, and he gives you the sword that's much better than his. I'm just giving it time to set up.
I expect you to find creative ways to disrupt the Stormcloaks along the way.
Yeah.
For the Empire. By holding on to Falkreath, we control access to the Reach, Whiterun, and the Rift.
Go away, local map. It's not even very useful. Which ones did he say we gain? Which ones did he say we gain? The Rift, was it? Yep, the rift. So now we go to Everstead. Might as well return to clinic while I'm there.
Southwest. Stay clear of Bull Sky.
Oh, that's a nice sky. A tomb where the dead still live? Oh no! That's every Nordic tomb in Skyrim. Every single one. And even the tools of the dead still live. You know, I don't think the dead want to be dead. I think they want to live. That or it's a very recent occurrence. Oh dear. Look at the pile of guards.
Is it absolutely necessary for you to bother me right now?
You miserable fuck. Oh great, Clemens is home and I can't talk to him. You're not supposed to be here. Ugh! God, that's not what I expect. That's not what you expect to come out the door.
Good to see. Quite a climb. Anyway, much appreciated. Here.
I love how he gives me like a quarter of the value of a house. I love when they give you like ridiculous sums of money for doing fuck all.
Is it absolutely necessary for you to bother me right now?
Go away, you miserable. You're not full creep, you don't get to be raining all the time. Oh no! A bear! A feral bear! Let's make the day nicer. Butterfly. You know what? Let's do the world a favour. Shoot some bears. Yeah, let's do the world a favour. Let's thin the herd. I love how the bear cub was the only one that didn't get stealthed. Yes, I thought I saw hanging moose. Dead. The herd's been thinned. I've done the world a favour. If I remember correctly, I need to be a bit careful around here because of that. Might as well pop out the alchemist shack while I'm here. Yeah, when will I ever come this way again? Probably not for a while. There we go. That's that shack lootified. Not a bear. Seriously, Riften is infested. Like, absolutely infested with bears. They are everywhere. I assume that was a victim of a bear. it's just birds leaving a tree. Just being a bit cautious because I don't particularly want to alert that monster. It's not before talking to Ricker.
Keep your guard up.
Something to report? You're going to Riften. My spies report the Jarl's steward Anuriel has arrangements with the Thieves Guild that would be rather embarrassing.
Oh, so the steward, so we're blackmailing the current steward into with the Thieves Guild, and then putting basically the head of the Thieves Guild in her place. Brilliant!
To anyone rummaging through her steward's private quarters. Good. I can always count on you, can't I?
Yeah, so basically the black mark of work, connected to the Thieves Guild is, and then we put Maven in charge, who's basically ringleader of the Thieves Guild. They're her personal thug gang. They're not the Thieves Guild in Skyrim aren't thieves. There's nothing noble about them. They don't steal from the rich and give to the poor like the ones in Oblivion do. They don't steal like the ones in Oblivion do. They are Maven's personal thugs. That's all they are. Maven's personal thugs. The only one redeeming quality they have is they don't kill people on their jobs, but that's it. Because a dead person can't pay Maven. And then you become Nocturnal's personal thugs afterwards. So you're not even like, I don't like the Thieves Guild quest in Skyrim. I think it's the worst quest line. Because you're more just you're a thug and a tomb raider more than you are a thief. I don't think you actually do much in the way of thieving. It's more just like being I mean, the first bit is just being Maven's thug, then being Maven's personal lackey and thug, and then you become Nocturnal's personal thug. And that's all you are. Yes, I might as well drop off those Crimson Nirnroot while I'm out here. I just happen to be in the general area, so I might as well while I'm here. If this was Oblivion, I'd have to look at I'd have to go like up there and pick each individual bud. It's a bit ridiculous. Skyrim, it's more just a blanket object. But you're guaranteed a pick as well, while in Oblivion you weren't. You weren't actually guaranteed anything in Oblivion. Oh no, here it comes.
Alright, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish. Nice try. I'm not going to ask again. Don't you walk away from me.
You really think you can beat me? Really? Really? Thought you could beat me? The heavily armoured and armed goon versus the lightly armoured and lightly armed thief. And the thief thought it could win.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Why is he not walking on the road? Does he not like being between two fences? Or was he ducking behind the fences for a dump? You do wonder.
Best offense is a good beat.
Oh.
This place is boring. We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins. You gathered quite a... I'll search through Sindirian's notes and find... Thank you. You've done... I'd like to give you this tome. It's one of Sindirian's greatest works. I believe you've more than earned it. Actually, I'm the only personal... Yes. Sindirian made it his life's work, developing all sorts of Is it that? Between the farm chores, cultivating my supply of nern... Real. One of the ingredients I need to cultivate nernroot grapes.
I don't even think there's 20 Jazzbay grapes and vines in Skyrim. They're incredibly rare. Jazzbay grapes. Yeah, I like them. E4A 20. There, take your Jazzbays.
Fantastic. I was concerned I had asked for two. Let me at least give you something for your efforts.
And she doesn't even give you a particularly good reward either. She gives you a particularly crappy.
Honest pay for honest work.
Yeah, gourds.
Honest pay for honest work.
I got more from selling the gourds than I got from. Now this is a great farm to buy real estate because it gives you Nernroot and it gives you gourds, and as everyone knows, gourds are by far the most valuable thing in Skyrim. Except clams. Clams are more valuable. But it gives you like quite a lot of Nernroot. Oh god, that trilling would drive you mad. I think the only person who could cultivate Nernroot without going insane would either have incredible mental fortitude or be deaf. Because it gives you 8 Nernroot. It's one of the few. It's one of the. I think it's the best purchase you can make. For a limited budget, that is the best purchase you can make. While the temples are terrible purchases, you don't get any money out of them. Medici. He needs gold ore. Gold! Gold! Everyone needs more gold. Oh, it's still a weird feeling. Also, did I just see a dragon flying around in a lot? I did, didn't I?
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Bard. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
AKA, I don't want to shag you.
Never done an honest day's work in
Oh, go.
I'm saying you've got the coin.
And he says...
Oh, but that's what maybe you'd like a taste.
Fuck off. They really try and force you into the Thieves Guild as well.
Perfect. Noting this down will give me plenty of gold for those necklaces. Not well, I'm afraid. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves Guild.
My problem with Riften is of how you're forced into doing like really awful things. Just like they really the whole Thieves Guild question. Unless you actively walk away from him, they really try and know where to find Esbern. You basically have to join the Thieves Guild to find Esbern, and they really try and force it on you. So, and it's like the most awful quest.
Yes, milady. That unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved a dragon. Take my advice.
Oh, yeah, God.
I want you to speak down to city guard.
No, come to because I did something with a soul. I dared speak of the Empire. Now my mother stripped me of my heritage and incarcerated me here like a common criminal. And my brother is all but... Be wary what you say around here, friend. Ulfric only cares about one thing. Ulfric. He's begun a rebellion against those that wish to eradicate. His cause may be true, but the man is alive.
See, that's true. Salem speaks the truth. Ulfric's cause is true. The cause is just Ulfric isn't. Yeah, better get Dopey's his stuff.
Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments. Yes, well, in fact, as you can imagine, bring those items back to me and I'll be... Excellent. Well, why are you still... Take a look.
This one is a total dope. She just forgot. You wonder how they get to be mages if they're that dopey. Then again, you better clear out. Who saw me?
Others say thieves killed you. Some say it was both.
This is your last warning. Away from there or
I don't think he's after me.
My eyes open.
Oh dear.
Don't say
Oh dear. What is he trying to do?
Thought I heard something.
Kill him. That's your best, huh?
That's all you got?
This guy's gonna die. And notice the other guards aren't joining in. So this guy could... I like to pretend this guy's an Imperial spy because she's clearly a Stormcloak. And now he's dead. Yep, he did not.
You might be in the wrong place, friend.
Yeah, that guard clearly... And it's only ever that one guard, none of the others ever join in.
Welcome to Mist. Not here. Stay close and the guards will leave you alone.
Traveler. I hope the road fared well for you. Hail, companion.
Well, the angry guard who doesn't like us going in there is gone anyway. He's now a soon-to-be festering corpse.
You're here to extort something from me? Is that it? Well? So, you're an Imperial... I have no strong love for the storm. This war of yours makes it difficult for a... Perhaps we can find...
I get the feeling they weren't supposed to change stewards and shit in the Rift and Markov, because like the whole blackmailing thing is to get their cooperation, not to depose them. If you're going to depose them anyway, what's the point of blackmailing them?
What if I told you about a large shipment of gold? They're taking it by wagon to Windhelm. It'll be a fairly slow-moving... Now let's pretend we never had this discussion. You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
Yeah, the whole thing with Riften, most of Riften's problems spawn solely from Maven. If you kill Maven off, a lot of Riften's problems will be fixed, but no, Maven's always essential. She's always... You know, and if you do the Imperials, you just make Riften even more corrupt. If you killed Maven off, a lot of Riften's problems would just vanish, because, well, they're all caused by Maven. Because I'm just thinking what the Thieves Guild's quests are. The major ones, not the like minor ones that actually involve a bit of thievery. But so let's see, the fucking hell's comes in the arse and nowhere. But let's see, the major one is breaking into a meadery which Maven wants but didn't get. Stealing shit from another meadery to give it to Maven. You know, breaking in to poison it so Maven can take over. So, corporate thug again. Third one, tomb raiding to find Carla. Main final quest is tomb raiding again. It's kind of like, it doesn't actually involve any thievery, it's just being a thug and being a tomb raider. Not exactly the best thing.
So happens I've got some scouts along the road. Meet up with them.
You know, if that, you know, the time even if that caravan was that slow moving, this camp is so far away.
They can't see the big picture. Skyrim needs the Empire as much as it needs us.
The caravan, you know, by the time you get to that caravan, you're going to have lost it. Oh, hello, Kate Mystic. Yeah, I'm not too... I don't really have anyone to play Skyrim together with, that's sort of the issue. My mod list is very personal, I think, is the best way to describe it. I don't think... Because I can't play Skyrim vanilla. I mean, there's just so many things that just irk me. Vanilla. I'm assuming Skyrim together allows mods, but only if both people have the same ones. Obviously, graphical mods I don't think matter because they're client-side anyway. You know, it's loading the same... I don't think that matters. I know online games you can do like localized model swaps and it only shows up for the client rather than everyone. you know, I do like the whole thing with Skyrim Together in that it's what people wanted from Fallout 76 without being the complete shit show that was Fallout 76. Food. Potatoes, they heal health. Beef stew, that heals health. Boar meat, perfect. Cabbage. I'm alive now. Oh dear. What's that? What the? Oh, not another one! For her to kill. Yeah, that dragon's just gone. That dragon ain't coming back. But because that's like this vanilla dragon I've seen for quite a while, and it's gone. With hissed carp. I think they come from Blackmarsh. You know, because like a lot of things in Blackmarsh are related to the hissed. Which I'm seriously wondering, especially with like a lot of the jokey names in Oblivion, if the hissed is a reference to hissing, which lizards are known to do. Or it's just a happy coincidence that it sounds the same. Scalifolitta. Don't find that very often. So... Skillish! Oh no! Oh no, not the skellies. I'm so scared. Those aren't Imperial weapons. These are Stormcloak spies. What the f... Oh no, not another one. How many of them are... What is it, Knight of the Dragon? Oh dear. The entire Imperial... The entire... Oh, it's going to murder the caravan. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm disturbed at how quickly this thing has just massacred their entire camp. I didn't even have to swing at a Stormcloak. Oh dear. Fault. I don't have any. I'm pretty sure I don't have any thing in the way of potions anymore. I think I've burned all those out on a massive swarm of goblins. Well, that was unexpected, to say the least. I didn't even have to talk to Ad.
I'll stay here and guard the shipment. You get back to camp with the new...
Oh, but it camp's miles away!
With the new wagon. This one isn't going anywhere.
Now I've got to do the tedious fort attack as well. Ugh. Why is this camp so far away from everything? Seriously. Stop the barricades.
Something to report? Your objective is Fort Greenwall. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack, then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. Well, soldier, are you up to the task? I knew I could count on you, soldier.
For some reason, the Imperial side does work better than the Stormcloak side. The Stormcloak side is a real buggy piece of shit. It just crashes all. It just... No, it doesn't crash, it's just... this quest just doesn't update. Galmar doesn't say... You can't say reporting to duty to Galmar most of the time. You can't... There's a lot of things that just outright break, and it just refuses to progress. The Imperial side at least works a bit cleaner, because I think that's the side they expect you to go. Even though they try and make it, you know, portray the Imperials as bad, even though the Imperials are perfectly good, it's the Stormcloaks that are bad. You know, for everything they say against the Imperials, there's like 5 things against the Stormcloaks. It's iron, but still. For 50, it's not even worth complaining, is it? Ready for another Civil War fun fest? Is it just night? Yeah, so we're raiding into the night. Let's make it nice. Pretty. Let's go. Start this nonsense. Cutting down a barricade with an axe. How appropriate. Oh, I know it's shit, I know it's bad, but let's try Stormcall. Indiscriminately destroying everything. See, this actually, he does some damage. It's not as much, but it does a bit of damage. Is it still zapping? Yeah, it's still zapping. Really should be attracted to their stupid pointy helmets. Look at them. It's got like a little lightning rod on top of each one. I think the storm stopped. Yeah, the storm stopped. As fully expected, it was pretty useless. It was better than the Frost Shout, at least. I mean, it did a little bit of something, didn't it? I see Stormcloak's butt go strike. Why are you stealthing? It doesn't work that way, I can see you! Oh, he died with arrows just above the knee. How embarrassing. Well, that's that Civil War. That's another tedious Civil War battle over with. I don't get why the Civil War battles have to be so long either. It's like, if the armies were that big, they would have more of a presence than like the. Cause like, I'm just trying to think of vanilla where you find them. Apart from their camps and the cities they occupy, there really is absolutely no evidence of them. You know, you're just running for no reason.
Hey, you mix potions, right?
No. I don't think you understand how alchemy works. I mean, Skyrim's guards are lazy, corrupt, and incompetent. Oblivion's guards are aggressive and very competent. Over-aggressive, almost.
Taking control of the rift was a great victory.
And they're not corrupt either.
You've come a long way.
Morrowind's guards are just rude. They call you scum. At least the Ordinators did. I don't know what the other guards said.
You're needed in Winterhold. Report to our hidden camp there.
Oh good, I've already been to that one.
You'll be doing whatever Rika tells you to do. And I expect you to find creative ways to disrupt the Stormcloaks along the way. For the Emperor.
Just seeing if any town hasn't No, they're all Imperial. That's good. Fort Amol. And I should probably. Now I think about it, I should. Nah.
The road to Whiterun's not safe these days. Lots of travelers just disappear.
I'm sorry, but if you're going to Whiterun, why the fuck would you go through Dragonbridge if you're trying to get to Whiterun? I mean, Dragonbridge is here. That's more into the Rift. You know, Dragonbridge is more this road that goes sort of this way. You might get to Rorikstead if you follow it long enough, but. Or you could go towards Morthal, over the mountain, or around here, and then go to Whiterun. Or you could go that really, really long way and go past Dragonbridge. One of the two.
It's only a matter of time.
Yep. Talk to Rika.
Something to report? Your objective is Fort Kastov. The rebels are keeping some of our men prisoner there. I aim to turn that into an advantage.
Yes, 3 men is worth a fort.
To meet them, find a way to slip in, free our men, and take over the fort. They won't be expecting an attack from the inside. This won't be easy, but that's why I'm sending you. Think you can handle it? Good. Make it happen, soldier.
Woo! Woo! Where is Fort Kastov? Where is it? Woo! I love how Winterhold is just capture fort. It doesn't even have any you don't even have to look around. You just have to go to the fort and capture it. Oh no! Shh! Drammon Skellies! That's funny because Skellies are actually far more dangerous. I don't want this thing shouting at me. Drammon have a nasty habit of having unrelenting force as their shout. A very nasty habit. Oh no! Skellies! Not Skellies. Skellies aren't dangerous at all. It's not the Skellies. They're so dangerous. So spooky. So scary. Good, never need battle axe. I actually have a weapon now. Oh dear. I know exactly what that is. It's a dragon landing. Because think about where we were. Where Gigabut was. And the resurrected dragon. That's where that is. Pinteroof, that was there. Because dragon landings always cause issues. I mean, just look at that mess. What? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh goddess, what's wrong with Vintroof? Something is seriously wrong here. He's risen from the dead again. If it wasn't for Bloodstain, I would never even see. Apparently dragons become goat. Great, now there's ghost dragons, that's a new one. Oh, Silverhand, fuck off. You and your fucking shields. Oh dear. Just die. Just die. I swear I just heard my door go. Yes, I did. Well, that's time up. God, it's 12:30 already? Oh. Where's this? I might as well kill this. I've got to kill the silver hand off, don't I? Well, where's this? Anyway, that go is okay. That's officially the weirdest dragon glitch I've ever seen. That is definitely going into the save picture. Anyway, that's the end of the video. In fact, that's so weird. That's getting screenshotted. But that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual, as is a list of all past live streams. Good. Bye. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cease.